Hi, I'm Kamila Dupont, and I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible discover the joys that we call horseback riding. My particular passion is dressage, and for many years, my goal was to make the Olympic team. That quest led me on a wonderful, exciting European adventure, where I was able to work with wonderful masters and compete for the United States while abroad. But nothing gives me more pleasure and joy than helping someone learn to ride. You don't have to be an Olympic contender. You have to have discipline, a love of horses, and an open mind, and see how riders of all levels improve their skills under my instruction. And maybe, just maybe, a little bit of the magic might rub off on you. So I invite you to sit back, relax, enjoy Lessons with Kamila. So this is Ellen on her mare Deynika. Deynika's 12. Oh gosh, she looks so young. All right, so Ellen bred this mare. She had her mother, and her father is a Russian horse that was in this area for a while. And Ellen has done all of the work on this horse herself. And when I first met her, the mare was 4 years old. I had just come back from Germany, and I was living up in this area. And so Ellen and I became friends and colleagues and worked together on a lot of different projects. And when I moved to Los Angeles, I started coming back up here and doing clinics this past year. And Ellen and I have always worked together, but this has been a wonderful experience for me to be able to come up here and be at her beautiful place and help her nice people. And now Deynika is at the I-1 and did that last year and was very successful in DASC, which is the Dressage Association of Southern California. She was very successful in the competition for freestyle, and Ellen has a fabulous freestyle, and I'm sure that we'll be able to see that sometime. But what we're interested in is trying to get the mare to Grand Prix, and for that it's a continuation of all of the exercises that everyone that we've seen in the lower levels is doing, but we get a chance to see how Ellen and Deynika are working on even more collection and even more expression in the gaits. And I think the best thing is for us to just get started. Okay. I would like you to just show a little bit more of the more advanced warm-up, and I'll commentate as you go along. First of all, I want you to do some shoulder in the walk. I want you to do some shoulder in and some renvers, and then some half pass on both sides. At this stage of her horse's development, she doesn't need to start the warm-up with the horse on a really long frame. You know, this horse's neck comes out of her shoulders quite high, and this is the horse's natural frame. So even when her neck is long and loose, it still comes out high out of her shoulder. So she's already done quite a bit of walk warm-up. I think you went out on a trail ride or something, didn't you? Okay, so once you pick up the reins, once you have finished your walk, it's quite okay to go ahead and in the walk do the same kind of thing that other people would do in the trot, which would be shoulder in, renvers, half passes in the walk, turns on the haunches, so that kind of thing. Okay, good. So a little bit more forward. She doesn't have a big overstep, and so whenever you're in the walk, you need to be in more or less a medium walk in terms of the overstep. Good, and then renvers right. Okay, so turn down the center line and do a half pass to the left, to E, for instance. Good. So point her at E. Good. All right. Good. And now ask for a little more haunches, because I know, yeah, you still want to be able to exaggerate everything. Good. Okay. Good. That's great. And then go straight for a couple of strides and half pass right. So I don't tell Ellen as much about how to do things as what to do. If I see a big problem, we stop and discuss it. Big problem mean the horse is really crooked, there's too much tension or not enough forward. I give her more feedback in general than I do specifically. But after this long working together, we pretty much understand, she understands what I want, and we understand what's going on now. Good. So I'll just say, like, okay, make it smaller, for instance. So that was a good working pirouette. So do another one and make it smaller. Good. Tighter. Okay, good. So she's still taking, that was smaller. I want you to do another one tighter yet. Collect her first so that her steps are smaller, but still good. And turn, and step, and turn. Excellent, good. So she just lost her balance a little bit there. But the more collected the gait before you start, the smaller the turn. Good, good, good. Okay, good. Okay, good, good. So that's good. There's no, we don't need to do more. So now let's go to trot. Good, super. Okay, so what we're looking for is the same basic qualities of a supple horse that is well balanced, that's got a desire to move forward. You should always have the impression that at any moment she could go forward. That's good. Good. Okay. And then a little renvers. Good. I really like renvers better than haunches in, because it's the same thing, but the horses don't tend to anticipate it so much. I use a lot of haunches in the early stages of collection to help make the horse sit better, but then as I go up the levels, I don't ask for as much. I do the renvers instead. Good, because horses love to be crooked, so they love to throw those haunches in. That was nice. Good, Ellen. Good. Okay. Good. Good. Atta girl. Good. That's it. Okay, and then finish with more haunches, just like we always do, so that then when you go straight, she's already in shoulder 4 left. Good girl. Good. Okay, so you see how she's doing, lengthening the stride a little bit, and at this level you don't expect the horse's neck to go down. You want the horse's neck to stay on the same level. Good. Good. So I call it refreshing the gait when you ask the horse to go more forward in between the movements. Okay, take more shoulders now, more shoulders, and then more haunches. So now more haunches, good. Okay, good, Ellen. Good, and now think about the short side, refresh the gait a little bit. Refresh the gait. Good, okay. All right, good. Good. So start with the shoulder in, finish with the haunches in. That's my feeling for the good. That was good. Good. So this is an exercise we worked on yesterday, which is helping her get ready to move up to a more sophisticated zigzag, more zigs and zags. Good. Okay, good. Nice, good. Good. Okay, good. And posting is fine at any level. Good. Okay. All right, good. Nice. Good. Good. You going to do that on the other side, Ellen? Okay. Good. Keep the gait. Yeah, that's it. Refresh the gait. Good. So you start with the shoulder in. Good. Finish with the haunches. A little more haunches. Then straighten back. Okay. Straighten back the other way. Good. So this is the exercise where you do a half pass first from the side to X and back again. So you do 2 half passes, and then now she's going to do 4 half passes. So this requires a lot of adjustability on the part of the horse and accuracy on the part of the rider. Good, good. Okay, Ellen, great. Good. Super. Good. 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 Lift up your left hand a little bit. Help her to get sideways a little more. Okay, great. So try a halt and a rein back. Good. Okay, good. Immobility. Good. Okay. Nice. Okay, good. What she did, Ellen, is she dropped her back just a little. Good. Nice. Good. Beautiful. Good. So start to collect her earlier now. Think shoulder in left. Shoulder in left. Now do another halt at C and try to lower her neck just a little bit. See if you can't keep her rounder. Lower her neck. Good. Exactly. Could you feel that, Ellen? Okay. So that I'm not going to repeat it because I think that was exactly what I wanted to demonstrate. That even though this horse is at the level she is, you still, when you have to fix something, lower the neck, lower your hands, lower the neck. Then the back could come up. All right? So we don't want to do it anymore, Ellen. That was good. What we are going to do is we're going to do some canter work. We'll do the half pass from the side to X and back with the change. We'll do that on both sides, and then we'll go from the half passing, we'll go from that to the square with the highly collected canter before the turn in the corner. Yeah, I love that. Let's do that. Okay. We're gonna are we gonna call it the Charlotte? Yeah. Okay, so go down the center line in shoulder 4. Ellen and I went to at the corner. Oh, you're going to start with the half pass. Okay. Okay. So Ellen and I went together to watch Charlotte Dujardin, that she likes to be called. Okay. And then on the center line, shoulder in. And it's not easy. This is a hard exercise. But good. That's it. And then you do a half of a 10-meter circle in haunches in. Good. Half of a 10-meter circle. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. Good. And then, yeah, right. Good. And then half pass back, and then shoulder in. Shoulder in on the center line. You kind of missed the center line there. Okay. So you want to make it harder. You want to make her have a more like a half pirouette. Good. Okay, good. So you really have to keep track of the steps, just like in the rein back. So she got her haunches to the left before you started the half pass. You got to be very careful with your inside leg that you don't push the shoulder out when you're trying to straighten her. Okay, so make it a little bigger. Use your inside leg without pushing her sideways with the shoulder. Good, there you go. Lift your inside hand a little bit. Good. Good. Okay, so we're going to do the half pass exercise again, right? Okay. Good, so she gave her a little upward half halt with her upper body there to say carry yourself. Okay, good. Shorten your right rein just a little bit so you can help bend her a little more and still stay on the right side. Good. 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 And then a little bigger, good, bigger, excellent, bigger. Now take the shoulders. Good. And now a little bit more haunches. Okay, good. So this is the kind of exercise we need to do to make her abduct her legs a little bit more. Abduct, adduct. So that she stays more supple with her hocks and her stifles. Good, good, good. Okay, good. Shoulder in. Good girl. Super. Okay, let's do that one more time and see if you can make the turn to the right a little quicker. So use your aids just a little faster. Use your spur just a little faster, your left leg. Your spur, you close your right hand a little faster. Good, good. Excellent, Ellen. Very good. So lift up and back. Good. Yeah. Good. Good. Okay, good. So I want you to do the one to the left a little bit once more. Do the half pass to the left, and I want you to do the left one a little faster and a little smaller. So first the half pass. So make her step nicely to the side. See if you can open up her shoulders, her chest. That's it, Ellen. Very good. Okay, good. Now the shoulder in. Shoulder in, left leg. She's falling on your left leg. Good. Bend her. Good. And now a little tighter. Supple. Give and take left. Give and take left. Use your right leg. A little. Yeah, good. Okay. All right. Good. Super. Let's give her a walk break now. That was very good. Yeah. Okay. She has to stay on her hindquarters but keep moving. So use a little bit more lower leg, Ellen. As she goes down, squeeze your legs a little more. Yeah, good. Not your upper leg, your lower leg. So let her have a break. There is a lot of discussion about what aids to use with your legs for the downward transition. Some people have learned and taught their horses to do those downward transition with their knees. But the reason I think that that's a little dangerous is that the more you use the front of your thigh, the more possibility there is that you're going to lose your balance and be just a little bit forward. And I like to use an open leg and maybe the backs of my thighs, so my hamstrings. I use my lower leg and I leverage my upper body against my closing leg, but the back part of my leg, not the front part of my leg. The front part of my leg makes me do this, and that's bad for me. So that was a pretty good example of how I would coach someone who I felt was having that issue, where her horse didn't really carry itself through the canter to the walk. Thank you. All right. Since you're in the middle of the show season, we are not going to go to the changes up to the ones. We're just going to work on the threes and the twos. What might be good for you and fun to see is if you could do the sequences that you use in your freestyle. So we know that the normal ones are just across the diagonal and you've got to be very straight and good count. But I think considering that you're going to show this next weekend and that this is one of your high points with her, that maybe you work on that. So however you want to, I'm not going to say too much. Let you think about where it is you want to go. You correct her if you need to correct her. You know, this is not a show, this is training, so. All right, good. So this is the beginning of her. Good. Okay. Beginning of her freestyle. Good. So those are the threes. Okay, good. So it's really hard to keep a short-backed horse straight. So Ellen's doing a good job. Not that easy. Good. 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 Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so here come her twos. Good. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to make a comment on the twos, and then we're going to work on trying to make them better. So what I could see is that she's pretty stiff throughout her whole body on the left side when she goes a change from right to left. So what I want you to do is I want you to try to supple her a little bit more now, And then I want you to do some more 2s. You can do a half diagonal. You don't have to do any particular number. What I want you to do is try to get her more supple throughout the whole series when you can. Be able to give her the aid for the 2s, but I want you to supple her in between the changes on the left jaw. See if that makes the changes straighter. Good. All right. Good. Okay, I thought that was good. I thought that was better. What we are going to do is we're going to work a little bit on the trot and getting more expression. I'm going to get a longer whip. So we're going to use the fence. And what I want you to do is I want you to trot around me, and then we're going to work a little bit on the passage as you are in front of me, and then we're going to work ourselves down the side. So you're going to ask her for more expression as if you're doing a medium, and you're going to play with your fingers so that she stays straight. Good, good. A little bit more on this, a little more, not so big steps, a little smaller steps. Good, good, good. That's it. Good, good, good. So what this is doing is increasing the jump with the left knee. Good. So let her trot. Okay, we're going to change direction, and you're going to go half circle left now, because the trot is diagonal. When I touch the right hind, it should help the expression in the right front. The left hind, right front. Good. Slow her down a little. Slow her down. Slow. Good. Let me do it, Ellen. Just straighten her. Keep her straight. Good. Good. Slow. One step at a time. Right. 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 Good. Right. 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 Good. Okay. Pet her. Good. Let me pet her too. But halt with her in forward and not all camped out like that. Good girl. Okay. So that's good. Okay, good. So we're going to do that again. So that's when I'm trying to tap her. My aim isn't always perfect, but I'm trying to tap her on her gaskin. Yeah, I'm trying to tap her on her gaskin, and now I'll try tapping her on the croup, and we can see what that does. So, good. Okay, so one step at a time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Okay, so this is way more effective. Good. Slow. Slow, Ellen. Outside leg. Outside rein. Outside. Sorry, not leg. Rein. Good. Good. Straight. Good. And pet her. Good girl. Okay. Stretchy trot over her back. Pet her a lot. Good. Now more forward. Yeah. Good. Oh, easy. Easy. Always try to be accentuating the cadence. Accentuate the rhythm of the trot with your body and your aids. That's what I was doing with the long whip. I was accentuating the cadence, accentuating the suspension, the down and the up, the cadence. Cadence. Okay. So as you progress up through the levels, that's what you want to do. Some horses have more natural cadence, and some have less. So with the ones that have less, you have to work a little harder to be able to get that, that big down and that big up. It's more suspension. Okay, Ellen, that's great. All right, perfect. So let her have a walk now, and we're done. Good. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, awesome.